here we are, the second week of May, and we're going to do a little garden tour, or garden update, and also stay tuned to the end. I think it was yesterday, the Ingrid Chronicles posted a Instagram live about yard goals, so I'm going to include those in the end of my garden tour. I also noticed the last video I made was like the worst possible way to video. I videoed it like this, right? And no makeup. Well, it's still early here and it's going to be a no makeup video, but look, it does look better like this. Natural light. I look thinner, my hair's up. So maybe someday I'll get this whole YouTube thing figured out. No fake eyelashes for me though. Anyhow, yeah, so let's take a look at what's been going on in my garden. I'm super excited. I got quite a bit done this last week, and I have lots of goals. My poor husband, his honey-do list is getting bigger, although I am a good worker bee, so he doesn't do it alone. Anyway, thanks for joining me today. Let's take a look at what's been going on in my garden this last week. This is currently my weed garden. Wait. That might need something different to somebody else. This is my garden full of weeds. So on Saturday, I went to the farmer's market, just a town over, and I picked up these 2 tomato plants and 2 jalapeno peppers. So I'm hoping to get those in the ground today. Here's my hound dog laying with my bunny. I would let the bunny out right now, but I have another garden visitor that might not be too keen on that, so we'll wait a little while. So my goal today is to get that right there all cleaned up and these plants in the ground. And then I also have these elephant ears and maybe radishes. I might not do those today, I haven't decided. So for months now, these ferns have been sitting here dying along with those. So I came up with a plan. We'll see how it works out. So I am gonna sneak back in here, and in that open area there, I'm going to comb back the mulch and put these dead ferns in, see what happens. I have a few here that are looking like they might sprout some life, so I'm going to put those in there. What is that? I wanted to give you an update of our Aero garden. One did not come up, the thyme didn't come up, but these are, I think these are 2 years old, so I'm still very happy. We have some basil, parsley. We've already harvested some basil and some parsley, and we have some Thai basil. We have some Thai basil back here. This little guy is, oh, that's mint. It's a little different than my mint from outside, but okay. And this is dill, which, oh my gosh, I want to plant that all over my yard. It smells so good. The dill actually smells to me like dill, but also a little nutmeg. It's wonderful. So I have moved this out of the corner. Probably need to start cutting some of the tops, but yeah, we've already used some of it in our cooking and made some chicken noodle soup the other day and used the parsley, which is, what kind of, it's, let's see, let me see, curly parsley. This is what the inside looks like. I don't know if you can see, but there's, the roots are all entwined, or I probably would somehow move out this little mint to the corner here because it's an open space now. But yeah, I'm very pleased. I'll probably order more of these. It's nice to have this little herb garden in here. And I learned last time I did it is that you just harvest a little bit at a time. It keeps growing back. I just cut it all and made a salad last time. So yeah, there's our update. All right, my son's over there getting ready to roast some marshmallows to make s'mores with our art, geography, and cooking group. So there's our bunny Hutch, our little bunny Boo Boo in there. He's so sweet, just in love with him. And I finished my border there and got all of the wood out. Got my patio cleaned off, and things are looking really nice around here. I'm kind of at the point where I'm just ready to let things grow. I did wind up putting my elephant ears in containers instead of in the ground. So we'll see how those do. We're going to roast some s'mores this afternoon. And let's see, what else do I have going on here? Got my patio cleaned off and arranged, so that's nice. The garden area is still full of weeds, but I did get my tomato and pepper plants in the ground. And I'm going to plant some containers here, and then I have this sink. This is what I would like to do with the sink. I got this off of somebody's Instagram. I'm sorry, I don't know whose, but that's my plan for that sink. My garden full of weeds. Sunflowers are coming up, marigolds are starting to come up, lilies are coming up. And yeah, I'm really liking how this is coming together. I do still need to plant my hanging baskets, so I hope to do that next week. There's my son's fort, and then our wood pile. That's one more thing we still have to get through, and hopefully this next week we'll be wrapping up our cleanup of our yard. I do plan on restaining that patio and this landing over here this summer. And I do have a little pile of random things to still clean up, so that's on my list for next week. This porch here we're going to leave. We do have an old dog, and she does better coming up at an angle, so once we no longer have her, we'll replace that maybe with a deck. So my summer goals: repaint the door frame, restain the deck, restain the steps and paint the door, tear this out and replace the landing, plant my hanging plants, tear that walkway out, restain that landing, do something with my sink similar to that. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate your time, and I hope you enjoyed my video.